Okay, everybody, welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. Um, Fingers crossed that things go right today. I've been all week and nothing's been done as far as I know. I'm still having some issues. So let's see. If things go bad tonight, I'll just be complaining again and we'll see what happens. Still, I think, aren't you? I've got some stuff to talk about, but I figured I'll wait till everybody chimes in here. Hey, sis, what's happening? Yeah, hopefully everything goes good this week. I tried to rewatch last week's live and I could see what you guys meant. It was really bad. Hey, Tony, what's happening, man? Yeah. Yeah, been a fun week, though. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Still going to be having at least 3 a week for another couple weeks here, right up until small game opener, probably. And then you're still probably going to get at least a couple a week. Oh, that's not good, Mike. Well, I was just asking if the fishing's any good down where you're at. Hey, Bob, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I just hope the internet doesn't act stupid tonight, but we shall see. Hey, Robbie, how's it going? Hey, Jason. Oh, you like that thumbnail? Yeah, it was fun. I've been playing with stuff, man. That is addicting. I see what you mean by liking to do that. That's some fun stuff. That's good. Glad you're doing good, Bob. Yeah, I've been having all kinds of fun. I even created a meme yesterday. Oh, the weather's great, man. It's actually been cooling down. It's been in like the 50s, high 50s, low 60s at night. Super comfy. Yeah, yeah, I love that one. And today I actually use this, well, the Canva program that I've been using. I learned today, well, I paid for the subscription, but I managed to learn how to take the background out so I can throw my own stuff in. And yeah, lots of fun, man. That's right, Houghton Lake. Yeah, I knew you were over there. Yeah, me too, Bob. This cooler weather's great. I love it. I look forward to it every year. There's a lot of great stuff coming up, especially in the outdoor world. But my favorite thing about all this cooler weather is great sleeping. Hey, Larry, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I sleep like a baby now with these cooler nights. It's definitely a big change. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing with it. I think I get better each time I mess with things. So yeah, I have a lot of fun. I've already got ideas and stuff in my head for when I start doing the or waterfowl episodes. And yeah, I've got a lot of cool thumbnail ideas I've been just kind of sticking in my head. So yeah, lots of fun. That's exciting making that stuff. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Larry. Oh, there you go. 3 geese is a good day. That ain't bad. Yep. I managed to get 2 the one day, 2 the next. You probably seen the episode. Did pretty good. And that one had a band. I was pretty pumped about that. Well, make sure if you guys haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate that. One thing I wanted to mention tonight, now that I've got a bunch of people on here. 80 feet. Okay. So they got to be getting close. Yeah, you'll have to let me know when they're up in the jigging spot, man. I want to make a trip. That sounds like a lot of fun. 34, that's a good one. Darn right. Oh man. Well, one thing I wanted to mention, okay, I've been in, it takes anybody who knows me really well knows that, it takes a lot for me to get angry unless it's, jet skis and that, but over time that kind of built up into my anger pool, so they've kind of already got it going. But yeah, one thing I wanted to mention, I've been seeing it a lot on social media. Anybody that's on my Facebook, you'll see that I made a post about it. I'm trying to. I don't really want anybody to send me any more unless it's for your own personal page for me to help out. Any requests to join groups, because a lot of these groups, man, are just getting stupid. There's so many, the outdoor groups, outdoor group chats and stuff used to be legit outdoorsmen and women that would chat about that stuff. But it seems like now there's so many poachers and just people who really don't care about conservation at all that are running the show, and I just don't like seeing all that crap. So I don't want to be part of any of those groups. Also, if this has been going on a lot all summer, but if you guys learn, which I've always been one to give credit where credit's due. If I learn a fishing tip or a trick from anybody out there, any other fisherman, I always throw that out. If I'm fishing and I say, hey, I learned this from so-and-so, you're going to hear me say it. But there's been a lot of people that, are using the methods they learned from me, and they're posting on a lot of these social media pages, like, oh yeah, you got to do it this way. This is how I do it. It's like, at least give me some sort of credit. It just gets on my nerves. Yeah, it's been getting bad, Bob. It's been getting bad. Yeah, the salmon they're coming in. Yep. Utah. Okay. Yeah, darn right. Yep, I've got it ain't gonna be long at all. I gotta start getting stuff ready still. I've been working on getting my trapping stuff ready and my hunting stuff. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna try this year to focus on waterfowl because I really enjoy doing the waterfowl stuff. It's I think I can get more. When I'm deer hunting, I could deer hunt all week. And if I don't get a deer, all I'm going to have is some footage just to share with you guys of deer walking through the woods and stuff. It's not that great. So for content, I'm going to stick with waterfowl this season just to get you guys some good stuff. Yeah, amen to that, Jason. Yeah, and I got out of one group yesterday. It was a catfish group. This person kept, little freaking catfish, right? And what first caught my eye is somebody commented on there because the catfish had black spots on it, right? It's a channel cat, little channel cat. And he said something about, oh, you better be careful. They don't normally have black spots. But guess what, buddy? All baby channel cats have black spots. That's just what they got on them when they're babies. It's pretty, and that's what they have. They grow out of it when they get older. So all I did was comment on there saying, yeah, the babies have black spots. And I put, that they have to be 12 inches to keep in Michigan, because it's true. And those definitely were not 12 inches. Well, somebody on there decided to call me a Karen, because that's, I guess the going term anymore. Nobody's got anything clever to come up with. That's all people can say. But yeah, some idiot called me out about that. So I just got off the page. There's no point. Most of these guys don't even know how to catch fish. They're just following and asking questions so they can try to catch fish. So I don't need any of that crap. Yeah, actually, a buddy of mine just sent me a picture yesterday. He got a king out there. So, yep, they're getting a few right out off the mouth. So, but I don't care. Oscoda, for me, that's like kicking a dead horse. The population. Yeah, we're finally starting to get a few salmon coming back, but I'm talking a few. And these few salmon that are coming back, they're, what's the point in going in and targeting them when we're only getting a few back? Yeah, let's ruin the system a little more, People, that's, again, conservation. People do not think about it. It's like, boom, we see a fish, see a deer, it just all goes out the brain. So yeah, man, I'm down for that, Mike. You let me know. The sturgeon fishing is something I definitely want to get done, man. Yeah, that's all I did, Bob. Yeah, that's all I did. And it wasn't just the Karen thing that got me. Yeah, I wanted to kick that guy in the face, but underneath of that, there was a whole bunch of, don't listen to that guy. He's just jealous, and don't listen to all that nonsense. It's like, really? And and that's, yeah. Doug. Well, and that's the thing too, with catfish. And I even commented on when somebody called me out and said, don't make fun of their catch or whatever. Obviously they weren't even legal, but I commented on there, what's the point of keeping them that small? You don't get much meat out of them. You got to keep them. I said, I like to keep them 3 to 5 pounds. I throw the big guys back. 3 to 5 pounds is a darn good eating catfish. You get them over, you can get them 10 pounds and still eat them, but I like 3 to 5. Anything over that, I like to throw back. It makes me feel good. And they start getting fishier the bigger they get. So, I mean, what's the point? So I'm just throwing out facts to these people, but there's just too many stupid people that do not want to listen or try to learn. And that's just the world we live in anymore. Too many people think they know everything already and are not willing to expand their brain. So Lord knows that the day that I think I know everything, I'm just going to give up. But I will never get to that point. I learn something every day that I'm out fishing or in the woods or anything. It's always a learning experience. I will never fish. He put on there how to catch the fish and stuff, and I'm like, you could give me some credit, it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, they have. The Atlantics are the only things that they've been really working on for a while, and that's because they are a salmon that's not going to go out, come in, and die. They're a salmon that's just going to be able to keep going. But again, if people don't think about conservation and they go out and they just start hammering all the Atlantics that they can out of there, I mean, only so many. There's only a short percentage of the plants that even make it to be an adult. You got to put that into your head, because there's a lot of, you got cormorants, you've got other fish. I mean, when they put them in, yeah, they're little fingerlings, 7, 8 inches. But I mean, a lot of fish eat those fish before they even make it out to the lake. So a lot of those fish just don't even get a chance to grow up. I mean, I'm all for keeping some, but I mean, for these people that want to go out and keep every single fish all the time, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that do that too. And that's just a good way to continue to ruin any kind of fishery that we have. Yeah, Googans. Yeah, I'll give you that, Brian. Like the guys on the rocks. Yep. Hey, Cody, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, yep. I mean, they're fun to catch, and it's nice to see that they're doing well. But when a fishery is finally coming back and starting to do well, what's the point in ruining it? Let it get. It's kind of like the deer thing. I am full. I mean, people can do whatever they want as long as it's legal, but I am all about letting them grow. I'm not going to start a fight with anybody. That is how I feel. I like to watch them grow. And, I've seen so many deer ranches out there, even in Michigan, where if they let them things grow, it's unreal how cool those bucks can be. And I mean, yeah, you can't eat the antlers. I don't need any more of that argument. But at the same time, guys, it's amazing to see these things grow. I mean, why not let them grow? Everybody seems to think they got to shoot the first thing that comes in. But again, conservation. It seems like so many people don't even think of that anymore. Nope. A lot of people don't. Yeah, those kind of people don't eat the fish. No, I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there that won't eat fish, but they keep them just to give away to people. I'll never understand that. No. Yeah, that's why you see me. I mean, this summer especially, I have thrown. If you go through all my videos just from this summer and count how many I have released, there's got to be close to at least 500-600 fish, at least, that I have thrown back this summer. Beautiful, big, nice fish. And I feel great when I do that kind of thing. I mean, sure, I keep some fish, every now and then, but I don't need to fill my freezer. I don't want anything getting freezer burnt. I mean, it's all better when it's fresh anyway. So, yeah, I just take what I'm going to eat and, let the rest go. It's just a lot of fun to catch things, really. I mean, that's what it's all about. One thing though, I just remembered I had this in my pocket. I wanted to show you guys that goose band. For those of you that haven't seen one before, they're pretty good size. That's how big it is. I turned it in the other day, and for any of you that didn't watch the video, this goose was like at least 6 years old. There wasn't a for sure. They know it was a minimum of 6 years old. Could have been a little older, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's a lot of years for a goose to make it, especially coming. It came all the way from up by the Hudson River up there in Canada. It was it was almost my furthest north goose. I've shot one other one that banded probably another 50 miles north of this one, but it's always exciting to see where these things come from. Yeah, that'll be good. There you go. Yep. Oh, how many fish did we release? At least another 50, and that's probably crappies plus at least 50 big bluegills. I mean, we caught a lot of fish. One other older one that was, I think, 7. It was actually 7. It had the date for it. But yeah, that's pretty old for a goose, especially you got to figure to be able to make it that's a long migration route. And this goose was constantly going past all the hunters down in Louisiana, and I mean, just making its way down and somehow getting past. So yeah, I'm proud to have this. It's really cool. Yeah, it's fun. I thought I had 8 or 9, but I was wrong. This is number 5 for my goose bands, and then I have a duck band from a green winged teal that I got when I was 19 years old, I believe. And then I have that. I think I showed you guys on here when I did my show and tell with metal detecting stuff, but I have a band from a seagull that I actually dug with the metal detector, and it was from the 1960s, which definitely didn't live that long, but because I dug it in the sand. But yeah, yeah, that's true. Well, you didn't. I mean, I don't. You never really. I mean, the fish you kept, you brought to Wellman, so you just kept the big fish anyway. But yep, amen to that, buddy. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got nothing wrong. If I get a limit of fish, for me, that's great because that's a limit of panfish is 25 up here. That includes rock bass, sunfish, bluegills, crappies, warmouth, all those fish together. 25. That's you. If you're keeping them, and this is conservation, okay. If you're keeping the good size fish, and I'm talking nice, 8 inch. I try to keep my panfish 8 inch and up, bluegills and stuff. If you're keeping them, you're going to end up with at least 2 big meals out of a limit. I mean, it's beautiful. So there's nothing wrong with that. So you go catch your limit, which it's not hard to do, especially on the bigger fish. You get into a school of them. One thing that a lot of people don't realize when they're out, if you're catching a whole bunch of little fish, move. Little fish school together, big fish school separately. So if you're not getting into big bluegills, they're going to be somewhere else. Same thing in the wintertime. That's one thing I do. If I'm not getting, if I'm only catching little dinky perch, like one after another, especially on Vanette, and this is that's a good lake to use for explanation. But on Vanette, if I'm getting a bunch of little dinky perch, I'll move holes. Once I get one about 7 inches, 7 inch is like the short range for a good sized school of fish. So the 7 inch fish are usually hanging out with your 8s to 11s and 12s. So you get into those fish and you're good. But yeah, you just got to get away from the little dinky ones. Yeah, yep. I like them fried, man. You're missing out on that. If you would have cut them things up and made nuggets and fried them, God, they're great. Yeah, there you go, Bob. Yep. Yeah, that's a good meal of tacos there. That's a bunch. Hey, that sounds good to me, Mike. That's actually my birthday, so yeah, September 28th is my birthday, so we'll plan on the week after that. I'm down. Yep. Hey, Shane, what's happening? Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I knew you'd like that. The fish and stuff they got up there at Wellman's is excellent, man. For any of you that ever go through there, make sure you stop. If you're going through Oscoda, stop and try their fish. They have great smoked fish. They actually do fish sausage, white fish sausage, which it doesn't sound appealing, but it's amazing. They sell some of those too. Oh, nice. Very good. That's a good question, Ryan, and it's way too early to tell, but I'm going to tell you this from the signs that I'm seeing, because nature gives us some weird signs that always kind of gives you something to look for as far as winter coming, because I trust nature far more than I trust the dang Weather Channel, and that's a fact. Weather Channel don't know their butt from a hole in the ground. But I'm going to tell you right now, the geese are never migrating as heavy as they are right now. I have been seeing flocks that are mile up, big flocks, in V's. Usually we're just really heavy right now. There was 30 out here the other day. So honestly, with everything I am seeing, this is my guesstimate. I think we're going to have an early winter, and I think it's going to be a better winter. Usually if we got an early start to winter, it's usually a good one. So fingers crossed, but that is what I'm going to say, Ryan. That is my guess. Yeah, that's true. Yep, Shane ain't lying. Wellman's has LT merch. They do. They are one of the only places up here that have it. Robin, yeah, Robin's buying a Cricket, and we are going to start making our own stuff too. So sausage is amazing. I love that stuff. I look forward to it every year. Hey, Carl, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're well, man. Hope everything's doing good in Maine. I hope the weather's comfy over there. Oh, yeah, same here, buddy. Yep, Little Bay to Knock is also, I almost left last winter for it, but after everything I was going through with courts and stuff like that, I kind of screwed it up. But this winter, it's going to happen. I'm going to Little Bay to Knock, and I'm going to stay. Mitch, how's it going, buddy? You back up here yet? Yeah, we'll be adding to the merchandise. We're going to have all kinds of coffee cups and all kinds of stuff. Once we figure that Cricket out, we're going to have a lot of things, guys. Should be able to do the free decal thing again, hopefully, where I can start hanging out with people. And you're welcome, Ryan. Yep, no problem. And that's, that is totally honest from what I am seeing right now. I mean, nature gives some really good hints on weather. Same thing in the spring. I always know when spring is coming based on the nature. They always give you the first heads up. Yeah, yep, I have noticed that, Brian. Always that way. Except tail feathers. That is a good question. I believe it actually helps them, because if you watch some of the little videos and stuff, their tail, I believe, works as a rudder. If you watch when they're going to land, a lot of times that tail is doing this. So I think it helps with wind direction when they're going to land. I think it does set. Hey, Art, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're ready for duck season, man. Yeah, that's good. It's good you pointed that out, Jason. I've noticed the same thing, buddy. I have seen more rabbits this year than I have seen, and I've heard that they go through cycles. I never knew how true that was, but I am seeing a whole lot of them this year. Oh, geez. Did you read that on a popsicle stick, Jason? Oh, man. Oh, Art, now that you're on, there's that goose band I got the other day, buddy. Yeah, I decided to show it tonight just so people could see just how big these things are. One thing that's really cool too about bands, guys, that a lot of people don't realize, they not only band waterfowl, they band just about every species of bird on Earth. Hummingbirds even have little dinky bands. If not all of them, obviously, only very few. But you always want to watch, whenever you see any bird, look at their ankle for a little dinky silver band, because there's even songbirds of all kinds could possibly have a band. And no, you can't kill them to get the band. You actually just want to try and read the numbers, and if you can't, you don't get it. But if you ever find a dead bird with one, that's how you do. You did? That's awesome. Oh, I knew it. Hey, Todd. Oh, I got to get a hold of you, Todd. It's a good thing you're on here. I don't know where the checklist is, so I can't. I should have. You're going to have to email me or something, because I do have all the stuff is done right now. So I need everybody that was at the meet and greet and ordered shirts and stuff like that to send me, because she does have everything done. All the hoodies, the hats, all that stuff is done right now. So yeah, I am gonna be pigeon hunting Tuesday for sure. I'm gonna try and do 2 full-out pigeon hunts this week. Yeah, don't shoot hummingbirds. Oh. Name it. They even banned, you name it. They even banned, mergansers, trash, as they say, trash ducks, coots. I mean, you never know what's going to be banded. It's always just a fun thing to look for. Oh, cool. There you go, Art. That sounds like fun. Okay, sounds good, Todd. Yeah, we'll have to get together then, and I'll just what I'll do is I'll pay all the money out of my pocket right now for everything. I should have enough, and then I'll have the stuff with me, and then you can buy it off me when you get here. Same thing. I got to get a hold of Michael Curley. Still got to pay too. My brother just paid today, so. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that came to the meet and greet and bought some stuff. I really do. That was great. And anybody that's interested in buying any merchandise at all, if you want to buy some LT Outdoors hats, shirts, decals, any of that stuff, you can go to LToutdoors.com. I am going to try to figure out how to list more things, because I'm going to have new stuff coming out real soon. In fact, I was going to wait, and I was going to surprise you guys next week, but I'm going to show you right now. I actually have a new logo. My buddy Kevin Kissel, that you guys have seen on here, his wife made it. And it's kind of hard to see everything that's on there. It's pretty cool, though. It's got mushroom, and yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the whole thing on there, but it's really cool. And she just that's a new decal she's making. So she'll be added onto my list that you can buy things from. Oh yeah, roof's still leaking. That is for sure. Coots are the pigeons of waterfowl. I'll tell you, man, I am not lying. That pigeon that I ate the other day, I swear to God, it is better than beef. Hands down, I would pass up beef for a pigeon. Not even joking. That was the best meat that I've ever had. So I am for sure going out this week and doing 2 straight up pigeon hunts. In fact, I'm going to show you guys. This is what I was doing today. I was working on making these little pigeon decoys. I'm going to have to cut them out. I'm going to buy an X-Acto knife tomorrow, and I'll have to make some little steaks out of them. I know these aren't pigeons. These are actually species of doves. I even made some mourning dove ones, but I'm going to fix them up and put them out and just see. Hopefully the pigeons come to them, because that'd be really cool. End of the 3rd week. Okay. 25th. Yeah, that sounds good. We could probably get together, figure out what's biting and all that. We'll pick something to go for. Oh yeah, I forgot you got stuff too, Brian. All right, sounds good, buddy. Oh, that'll be cool, Todd. Thank you. I did. I went up there with some tar, and I tarred it for the past few years, because we've always had a problem with the roof. It just needs a new roof altogether. But I've tarred it, and I don't know, still leaks, and it's bad. I've got holes in the ceiling. It leaks bad enough. Yeah, I can see why, man. Pigeon is really outstanding. It is. Yeah, I know. I was really hoping they had actual pigeon ones online. Last night I was laying there before bed. I always have a hard time sleeping because something clicks in my head about the outdoors, always does. But I was sitting there last night, and I'm like, you know what? Printable pigeon decoys, and that came up, mourning doves and stuff, and different species of doves. And I was like, I'm gonna at least, because they give you at least some kind of a pigeon-shaped bird. And if I put, I only had 8 pieces. I was like, I'm at least, because they give you at least some kind of a pigeon-shaped bird. And if I put, I only had 8 pieces of, but I made 8 of them. And I want to make at least, I want to get at least 20, I think. I need to have like a cool, nice flock of them out there for the pigeons to really come to. But, yep. Oh, you guys will be getting them. I haven't got anything up yet. There's still, everything's at Shelly's. I can't pick stuff up till people pay. Like, I'm just waiting on everybody to send me the money. I last week I told everybody, I think it was last Monday, I told everybody that I needed the money, and my brother said that it would take, he wouldn't get paid till Friday, so I knew I had to wait at least a week. But yeah, as soon as I'm gonna be hopefully getting the stuff tomorrow. I'll try and get the stuff real quick here, buddy. Okay, that'll be cool, Todd. Yeah, maybe you can show me where it's leaking and stuff, because I can't figure it out up there. Yeah, that'd be nice, Brian. It's definitely got some issues. That's true, Bob. It always is. Yeah, and that's, I think my doctor gave me pills to help me sleep, because my head is always just at night. I'm always thinking of stuff. It just goes crazy. You actually can, Brian. That's the funny thing. But what sucks is, I want to try the decoys, because I would rather I put those out while I was goose hunting, because that would kind of add an extra thing, because obviously if I throw seeds out while I'm goose hunting, I'm just asking for that. I'd appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Well, I might have enough, sis. I've got, the other day, Denise paid me for her stuff, so that was $30. And then, I mean, the total was like 200 something dollars. But I think as long as people pay me, everything back, I should be okay to pay it right now. And then, as long as I get my money back, I'll be okay. Because I'm not making anything off of it. Like I said, guys, when you buy stuff from me, it's pretty much at price. But in that, I'm not making that. If I ship to you, I lose out. So I'm just doing it for, the free advertising. So, and I do appreciate that. Any of you that wear my stuff, I really appreciate that. Hi, baby girl. Uncle Brian's on. He misses you. Yeah. But nope, not too much going on this week, guys. I seen the weather. It's supposed to be cruddy. We actually got storms calling for the week. I actually just fixed my boat. I haven't tried it yet, but I patched it up the other day. I bought some Flex Seal, like, I don't know, 2 months ago, and I just hadn't done it yet. So the other day I went around, I took the boat off the trailer all by myself, flipped it, covered it with Flex Seal, and I still got to get it back on the trailer. But I even rewired my entire trailer, because a lot of you don't know this, but my trailer was without brake lights for the longest time. And I didn't know how to, I'm not an electrician, but I figured it out. I did good. I got them working. So I was pretty excited about that. But right now I'm trying to wean myself off of fishing, because it's going to be straight up hunting and trapping for, a bit here soon, except for the occasional burbot fishing and just random fishing videos till winter. Yeah, that'll be awesome. But yeah, I understand. You're definitely busy, dude. See, I can roof. It's just a matter, because me and my dad actually used to roof houses, but it's a matter of coming up, like, especially right now, the supplies are ridiculous in price. I actually called last summer. I wanted to buy, I was going to buy my own stuff, but I couldn't afford it. It was ridiculous. Yeah, see, I don't mind. I don't mind heights at all, but yeah, I'd appreciate that, sis. I mean, it shouldn't take much, really, but definitely ain't gonna get the shingles and stuff because that's just cost too much. Yeah, it's nuts right now. It's even last summer is when everything went up when I first called last year, and it was stupid. I mean, there was no way I could pay for it, and I called the companies to see how much they wanted. Prices from companies were just stupid because it's really not that hard. Me and my dad could put on a roof in a day, no problem. And I don't know, some people just charge way too much. Ruby, what are you doing? Okay, so it's kind of like the scratch and dent stuff you can get from the store. That's always good stuff. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Me and Dad did an A-frame one time. That was ridiculous. uh, no, I don't. I did give Brian the measurements. I don't remember what it is now offhand, but I gave him the measurements for of the actual roof. I mean, it's not my house ain't much. It's just a little modular, like a rectangle. It's not very big, pretty much like a trailer. But either way, it's enough to cost way too much. I mean, I can't even honestly. I don't like to talk about expenses, but I can't even afford my taxes this year. They gave me the summer taxes, and it was just really outlandish because they bunch of new school tax things here, a whole bunch of them, and they bumped me way up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's no way I'm paying that right now. So I'm just honestly, I'm putting all my faith in this channel right now, and just hoping to God that it'll take off where I need it, so that one day I can. I never want to be rich. I've said that before. I never want to be rich, but if I could just take care of things, and not have to worry so dang much, that would be nice. Yeah, steel roofs are cool. I helped put one on for my uncle Tom last last year or 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, but yeah, they're pretty cool because those things last forever. Yeah, only. Oh my god, crazy man. Yeah, that's no, way too much. Yeah, I think they wanted 4 grand just to put the shingles on, and I'm like, nope, I can't even do four for shingles. Yeah, I know, no kidding, Brian. Ain't no kidding, buddy. But that's I am totally against a lot of that. I like I said, I'll never talk about political views or anything on here, but because that's for a whole different thing. But yeah, I am not. I'm so against those taxes. And Robin seen it. She came to my house. She didn't even believe it when I first told her on the phone. She's like, "Oh my god!" And yeah, she checked it. It was crazy. Yeah. Yep. Mine are $1,400. Hers are only three, and she's what 10 miles or something crazy. Just because she's in a different, you know, yeah, township. But our township, I guess, voted on all these school things, and just, I mean, I ain't got there ain't even any kids in my township. Ain't no kids around here. Yep. Yeah, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I don't want that. I never want to be rich, ever, ever. It's funny, so many people have always like growing up and stuff. Kids were always talking about how they wanted to be rich and everything. But ever since I was a little kid, I've always hated money. I've just never wanted to be a rich person. even when I worked, even when I worked hard, I did not want to be rich. I'd put money away, but 1,100. Yeah, see, that's not bad, especially to be able to do yourself and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So now you understand why there's no I mean, I can't just pull that out of a hat. And I definitely didn't have that to start with. I don't know, there's just no way. I don't know if I'm gonna end up losing the place. I don't know. like I said, I'm kind of putting it in God's hands right now, and just praying that if the channel ever hits the big time, then maybe I can just at least pay the house. I'll be happy. I just want to fish, guys. That's it. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, man. They got a big, way better house than me. I've got this little modular. It's just 5 acres. Sorry. Yeah, and there's not, I don't know. I don't know where they're getting with all this. I really don't. Yeah, that's true. I'm rich in outdoor knowledge and fun. That's what that. Yeah, but you can't take money to your grave. So that is true. Yeah, that is very true. And I'll tell you, there's 20 people on right now. Stay on here, guys. Don't jump off. I've been wanting to say this. Oh, somebody jumped off. Oh, whatever. But as subscribers, I just want to say this to all of you, all 19 of you right now. But you guys, and a lot of you have met me already, but you guys know that no matter what, you guys are my friends. I mean, you're a lot more than just subscribers. You are my friends, and this goes for even all the. I know I've got over 3,000, but all the people that I've even never talked to, or that I don't even know your names, you're all my friends. If I ever got a chance to meet you, we would click like that. All these people on here that have met me, they know that's how I am. I mean, instantly we are friends. I consider you all friends and family. So I want to put that out there. That's what you guys mean to me. So um, yeah, I just want to say that. I know there are a lot of channels out there where it seems like I understand when you hit a certain amount of subscribers, it's hard to keep up with comments and stuff like that. But I just want to let you know, no matter what, even if I ever hit 1 million subscribers or something crazy like that, I am always going to do my best to try and comment, even if it took me all day long to sit there, and I would do my best to reach out to everybody. I'll never leave anybody hanging. So it's just how I am. But you guys are definitely all my friends. You're definitely not just subscribers. Yeah, it's true. Yep, very true, Robin. Yeah, all you guys are a blessing. I mean, everybody, it's crazy. Everybody that I've met too from this channel, I mean, we're instantly friends, like I said, and it's pretty much a big family. It really is. And I know even at the meet and greet, everybody was able to mingle with each other, and we're instantly all friends. So I know that even probably all 3,000 of us, if we could just get together, all of us in a stadium, we would probably just chat about the outdoors all together. So I know we would just be all great friends. Well, thank you, Dan. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff planned. That's for sure, man. I don't know if I'll ever make it everywhere I want to go, but I do have big plans, and I'm gonna try everything I can to reach those plans. So yeah, no matter what. Fish posse. There you go. I'll never take on the term Guggen squad. You guys, you're all my squad, but you're never. I think you guys are a lot better than Guggens. Well, thank you, Kim. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. I surely try. It's such a short time on Earth. I've learned this over so many losses that, yeah, you just got to try and be the best person you can. Yeah, bikini things. No, I need a nice girlfriend that likes the outdoors for that kind of stuff, because that does seem to help. But no, they all run away from me. You guys don't want to see me in a bikini. I'm losing a lot of weight though. It's hard to tell in the videos, but I am losing a lot, guys. I used to fill out these extra large shirts, and I have been on a straight up water diet for, I don't know, at least 3 weeks now, and I've just been working hard at it. Had ever since, and Yeah, everybody loved it. That's a good one. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that, buddy. I surely try, man. I surely try. Yeah, I was pretty bummed about that, man. The page, we were chatting and stuff, and the page went down. So far tonight seems all right. Last week it was bad, I think before now even, but yeah, I would love that, man. I'd be down for the layouts on Thunder Bay. You let me know when. I've always wanted to do that. That's always been something I've wanted to do. I've never hunted out of a layout, but I tell you, it's always seemed like something exciting because I hunt out I mean, I've hunted layouts in the field, but as far as layout blinds on the water and stuff, that just seems like a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been working hard at it. You guys know I used to always have a Pepsi. I always had a couple Pepsis, and I've been trying to work on myself as much as possible. I want to straighten my life around. I want everything to work. I really do. And you know, I'm gonna say this too. I have a lot of people, somebody's always coming up and trying to hurt me, telling me, oh, you need to go get a real job and you need to actually work in this. But they have no idea how much I actually work with all this. I mean, it's unreal how much I put into this, how much time, how much energy. Um, Also, a lot of people, they say, oh, I wish we could fish as much as you. But I tell you, when it becomes work, it's not the same. It's not the same. I still love it and I always will, but it's just not the same. It's hard, Mike. It really is. But I'll tell you, it feels good. I mean, it took me a while. I had headaches for a while because, I mean, I'm not even drinking. I don't have coffee. I haven't been drinking anything. I've just water. Yep, water and I do. Oh, I do. Okay, I got into almond milk too. Brian got me into that, so I drink a couple glasses of almond milk a day. Well, I look forward to that, Dan. I really do, and I appreciate the invite. Yeah, I'm always up. If you guys got some cool ideas for shows that you do and want to invite me, I'm always down. I love to try new things. So, Brian, I don't know if they shoot past my face. I need to just shoot it, I guess, and watch where they go because I've never. I mean, see, when I use the pump, I could see them. With the pump, it did. It always kind of. I think that was enough to kind of throw me off. And I think this is why I'm shooting better with the semi-automatic because I'm not noticing it. I think they're dropping out more off the side, maybe down towards the bottom because I'm not seeing them out in my face. So, yeah, it works great. I love this gun. I really do. Yeah, that's true, Brian. That's true. Yeah, amen to that, Bob. I mean, I've put everything into this. I've literally put all of my investment and time and everything into this channel. It is my dream, and I am working hard to accomplish everything I can with it. And I can't do it without you guys. That's totally for true. But I'm definitely working hard on this. And even with the Jason used to make me the thumbnails, and I really appreciated that. And I tell you, the fact that I'm learning how to do all that now myself, it feels good to be able to do that. I love being able to do this stuff. So yeah, yeah, I think you're right, Jason. Yeah, that's I don't know how to. I mean, that algorithm, I've researched it, and it's something crazy. I mean, it seems like there's no good explanation of it. It just comes when it comes. So yeah, the spiders, that's a good sign too that fall's coming. They're moving into the house. See, I don't mind. Actually, it's kind of funny. I'm getting so used to them when I'm in my layout goose blind. I had one the other day was literally crawling on my glasses, and I just let him go. It was a little jumping spider. Just let him do his thing. Oh, thanks, Dan. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, that's I put it on so people could see, because a lot of people don't realize how big they really are. They're definitely cool. That's my 5th goose band, and I got one. It was a Jack. What the heck was the name of it? They're really rare. It was from up in Canada, but I got a duck band from Jack something from years ago. That's cool. You got 6 today. I got to start getting back out. I've been trying to get things done around the house, and I did karaoke all weekend. So, well, thank you, Bob. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm trying my best. I mean, I worked the other day just doing that intro. I was doing that for hours. I think 4 hours to get that. I wanted it to be just right. So, and I'll change it probably yearly. Maybe seasonally, who knows? I get that itch. Yeah, you got it. Thank you, Art. Jack Miner. That's it. Yep, I've got a Jack Miner. Yeah, thanks, Dan. You got it too. Yeah, Jack Miner band. I've got it from. It was from a green wing teal when I was. Oh, Ruby, she's eating her food. Yeah, the caffeine thing. It's hard to get over that, but once you do, it's nothing really. But yeah, the Jack Miner band I shot when I was like 19 years old on a green wing teal out of Tuttle Marsh. And I'll never forget that day. Oh, I'm glad. Okay. I was hoping you were on here, Luke. You're going to get a kick out of this. I was hunting with Clowney, right? Ryan Kaziski. He ain't on here right now, but he knows this story all too well. And he is yet to get a band. He used to hunt like crazy. He hasn't done it in a while. He used to waterfowl hunt. He's been strictly deer for a while now. But he has been so frustrated about the bands. And the one time, I think this just added to the fire. When we were 19, he was 21, I think. We were hunting Tuttle Marsh together. We jumped. There was 3 teal at Tuttle Marsh. We jumped them. Ryan lifts up. He would have got the first shot. Click. He did not have a bullet in the gun, right? I let go. All 3 teal lay out on the water, all of them. And one of them had a band, my very first band, and it was that Jack Miner band. And yes, it did have the Bible verse. Yep. And I feel so bad to this day because back then, I thought as a kid, I thought I had to send these in. I didn't realize it meant that to send a paper, I had to like write. You don't do this anymore. Back then, you had to write a letter with all the information and mail it to them. And they would send me the info, and I never did. So I don't know how old that bird was. I never got any of the information back, and to this day, I don't know how to claim it. I don't know the date for it or anything like that. But yeah, so Ruby's just eating her food. She's got a food bowl, right, Moob? Yeah, she's just eating. Oh yeah, yep, they're out, man. Hey, baby, you eating your dinner? Oh yeah, man. It was so funny. Oh, thank you, by the way. Yeah, Rich got that for me. I love it. It's great. But yeah, even the other day, I messaged him. I'm like, sweet mother of God. And I sent him the picture of this, and he's like, what? I mean, every year, man, especially because he used to hunt really hard for waterfowl. He was a straight up waterfowl machine. I'm hoping he doesn't get too into deer this year because he was telling me he was going to hunt with me and waterfowl, right? He was switching back to waterfowl, but I don't know. He just bought one of them dang deer blinds today that are see-through and stuff. I hope he gets into it again. But yeah, it's always funny, man. Every time I got a band and I sent him a text or something, he'd freak out. Oh, into the next thought. You mean just randomly I can do that. I know how to do that now. Yep, that's a deal, buddy. I do already have, I think I told you guys last week, but I've already got videos. Now that I know how to schedule videos on here, there's already videos scheduled till the next video I make. It's probably going to be a pigeon video. But I'll just randomly throw something like that in there. Oh yeah, she loves ice. She does. That's always been a little treat for her. I always go to whenever I open the freezer door, she comes running. I say, "You want ice cube?" And she goes like this. I drop one, and she loves them. All right, Dan. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. And keep in touch, man. Let me know when things are ready. Probably, I'm guessing duck season is what you're talking, but yeah, I'll be down, man. That'll be fun. Yeah, he was too. Yep, Ryan used to be a duck commander, and I'm really hoping he sticks to his word because he's. I keep bugging him about it too. Every time he calls, he calls me a couple times a week. He's always been one of my best friends, and every time he calls me, he always ends up starting to talk about deer, and I'm like, now Ryan, you gotta remember we're going after ducks, right? Oh, I am, but I sure hope so because you guys like seeing. I mean, I did one video with Ryan a while back on the ice, but he's a great guy, funny, really good hunter. So yeah, it'll be a good time. No, I have never eaten quail, but I'll tell you, man, after seeing how good that pigeon is, I would not doubt it. I bet you quail's amazing. I've never had part pheasant, even though I grow them, raise them, and let them go. I've never killed one, never eaten one. They're probably good. Never had dove. I heard they're good. I've had blue jay and I've had starling. Did not like either one of those, but yeah, to me they tasted like liver. I don't know. They just had too strong of a taste. I didn't like them. But there's very few things that I've eaten that I didn't like, and I always keep them in the back burner so I know not to take them again. I might try some more recipes though with the starling because they're just one of those things that's open year round, and I shoot a lot of them in the winter time out here on the bird feeders, so might do that. Oh yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's one of a kind for sure, man. Yeah. I don't know where he ever got the name Clowny. I don't. I've heard not only from you, I've heard it from a lot of people, but he is a great dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was probably. It sounds like it was overdone. I know most things that get stringy are probably overcooked. Yeah, yeah. I've yeah. I honestly hate them. I really do. Blue jays. They're pretty, but man, they a lot of people don't realize they're actually a bad bird. They, I've watched them tear other bird nests apart, throw baby birds on the ground. I mean, they're a nasty bird. They really are. Not to mention they're nuisances for all of us deer hunters. You guys all know about that. If they see you, all it takes is I mean, just you move your eyes. I swear to God, a blue jay can tell, and you're toast. They're the worst. But I'm starting to think deer don't like them either. So I don't really think that they're helping the deer any because I think they annoy the deer just as much as everything else. Yeah, they're bullies to everything. They are. They're bullies to squirrels and everything. What? He was a BMX? No way. I was too back in the day, but God, I can't picture him, man. Now I'm gonna have to call him. I'll call him tomorrow. I cannot picture it. That's crazy. Do you have like a mongoose or something? That's nuts. Yeah, Blue Jays in the Crow family. Yep, I knew that. I'm actually surprised they haven't opened a season on them, but it's probably one of them things because they're too pretty, you know. Yeah, they have. They'll tear. I've watched them tear apart nests too. The first time I think I was like 12 years old. Me and my mom and dad and sister, we were having a picnic at a campground, and we started seeing these baby birds just fall to the ground. I mean, they were teeny and they were just dying when they hit the ground. And we look up, and it was a blue jay. And ever since my mom hated them, and she was yelling at them, and I don't know. I've always hated them. Just a nasty bird. There's a lot of stuff out there like that, though, guys. And it seems to be the prettiest of things are usually pretty bad too. Oh, no kidding. God, that is crazy. I just cannot picture him that way. I mean, I met Ryan back in 2005. Where like me, I said, "Hey, why don't we go fishing?" I took him up to Loonship Bay, and we always talk about that story. We got a big limit of bluegills and stuff. I even told Rich about that one. But yeah, that was the first time we hung out, and then we duck hunted, and I met his buddy John. That was when I met Bischoff the first time. Some good guys. But yeah, the pigeon. I hope you guys enjoyed that pigeon thing, because I am seriously. I've already talked to farmers, and I'm going to be doing. I know one for a fact on Tuesday, but I'm going to try and do another pigeon hunt somewhere through the week, because I love eating them now, and they're fun. I actually was not in Oscoda today, but I probably had a look-alike or something. I didn't leave at all today. That's funny though. I mean, I hear stuff like that all the time. There always seems to be somebody that kind of looks like me, but yeah, it wasn't me. I know that for a fact. I did not leave the house today. I already showed people I was making those pigeon decoys. Oh yeah, Johnny's cool. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of good people, man. I've met a lot of good dudes through Ryan. We're definitely family. That's a good question, Brian. I have not paid attention. I think it's going to be on a Thursday, if I remember correctly. Wednesday. It's on a Wednesday. Yep. So that'd be a good day. I like when I always like when it opens on like midweek like that. I know a lot of people don't because they can't get out for work, but it's good for me because I get scared, especially now with the kids being able to shoot. It gets pretty scary, man. Some of them out running around. Oh yeah, the falcons. Yeah, I think they originally brought falcons into the city to take care of the pigeons. If I'm correct, that is what I believe. But yeah, the falcons are cool. I remember I went down to see the Rockettes actually when I was in school, and seen my first peregrine falcon when I was down there at the Detroit. I don't remember where we went. Really cool place down there though. Yeah, I think he met day of the week. He might have met day. I don't know. Most of us know the day by heart, but might be wrong. No, back then I didn't, Luke, I did not know him before 2005. So all that stuff back then, I really didn't. But I've had enough crazy adventures with Ryan to where I can just believe it, man. There was a time, back in you all know I quit drinking back in December, but back in my drinking days, me and Ryan floated down one time in a canoe, and that was the only time I've ever flipped a canoe because we were drinking. I can't even remember what we got. It's the one with the mountains on it, the beer, Coors. But we drank a whole case of Coors down in the canoe. That was a bad time. We flipped it. He got his phone wet. He broke the canoe paddle over the boat. This was all on the Taos River. Crazy times, man. Ryan's something else, so. That's what I thought. Yeah, they were planted there. That's cool, though. I love them, man. Falcons are really cool birds. Oh, yeah, that's what you were saying, Brian. I like that, man. That's neat. I've always wanted to do that. No, I mean, the Rockettes were nice. It was definitely some good stuff to see down there, but. Oh, geez. Cat in the window. It's that time of the evening. But yeah, the pigeons, man. I'm glad they're open year round, and there's not very many. The one I shot the other day, that was right behind my house. That's where I goose hunt in the field, or literally right there. But I want to get back out there and try again. There's only maybe 15 or so that are flying around here. More randomly kind of filter in, but yeah, I'm hoping to get into a bunch of them. Made fun of me for years because, well, Brian's buying the boat because he's going to fix it. He actually knows how to patch it. But I was driving down 23, and Ryan made fun of me. They were right behind me, but my boat slid right out on US 23, man, and it got the whole front of the keel took a hole, and it was a mess, man. Yeah, Ruby hates it when the cat's in the window. Oh, geez. Yeah, they need to, man. Especially Bischoff. He's never been on here before. Ryan's on every now and then. I know Ryan, which he works his tail off doing the carpeting. I don't know how he does it, man. I've tried it before. I did it for a guy one time, and just I don't remember what the term is for it, but just kicking that carpet to get it into place, that'll burn you right out, man. It hurts your back and your legs. And yeah, Ryan's a beast, but that's what he does. And he's always tired, but he goes to bed so early anymore, which is cool. I mean, he's better off than me. He gets up way early in the morning and everything, but I'm sure he's sleeping right now. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for, man. I want the farm pigeons. I'm betting the ones down in the city probably aren't very good eating. Gator Patch, huh? I don't think I've heard of that. I bought some. I bought that liquid stuff recently. I use that on my other boat. We'll see how that works. Yeah, there's a lot of them down there. Yeah, that's right. I was with you that day. We seen that real pretty white one. Well, I wouldn't mind. It's funny. I've got a buddy, Matt Shimming, that I don't know if I've got his card. I wouldn't mind putting his name out there for you guys because he is actually a heck of a taxidermist. I should have it on me. I would hope. But I have him on Facebook, Matt Shimming. He's out of Ohio. That video I did where you seen the little kids catching all the big bluegills down at one of the dams on the Asable River, that was Matt Shimming and his kids. Me and Rich ran into him, and he gave me one of his business cards. Oh, it's right here. But I'll tell you, if you guys ever want something done for a taxidermist, it's a little messed up. I got to get a new one, I guess. But yeah, this guy right here, this Matt Shimming, that's probably going to be backwards, I guess, for you. But that's his Mountable Memories taxidermy. This guy's really good, but it'd be funny if I sent him a pigeon. I actually would not mind getting one of those real pretty white ones mounted. I think that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, that Matt Shimming is a good dude. Pigeon fishing, yeah. I am using, well, I was going to ask permission from you. I'll have to cut, because there was a couple bad words I'll have to cut out, but I was going to ask permission from you to use that, because I wouldn't mind throwing, especially if I do another pigeon video this week, I wouldn't mind throwing your video in there. Brian sent me a video the other day, folks. He actually grabbed, that ship that we were catching all the crappies by, he reached in one of those portholes and pulled out a pigeon. Pulled a wild pigeon out of a porthole of a boat. It was amazing. County assessment. Okay, who do I go about for that? I don't even know how to go about doing that, man. That'd be nice though, because yeah, they're definitely charging me way too much. Yeah, that was great. I can't believe you did that, man. That was awesome. They ate them. That's funny. Yeah, that's the pigeons. I want to get. There are banded pigeons. There's actually a lot. I've been reading up on it. There are a lot of them. Not just the tracking birds. People ban the pigeons just like they would ducks. But I am hoping to get some banded pigeons because they're around. I've seen them down at the pier in Oscoda. That's neat, man. Yeah. See, I couldn't. I mean, I still love pigeons. It's not like That's one thing I've been. I try to reach out to the PETA community and people that are against what we do. I literally try to reach out to them because I want them to realize that we're not. I try to show them that we're not, what they portray us to be. Like I try to explain to them that I don't hate animals. I don't. I actually respect all the animals that I take. I try to give back as much as I can to the wildlife and nature because I love them so much. It's not, just because I take something to eat doesn't mean I hate it by any means, which that's where a lot of them get us wrong. But I have been working hard to try and it's worked. I've actually talked to people that are against hunting and they're all about it now. Like they at least see my points of view and everything. So it's always worth trying. Oh, the tax assessor. Okay. I'll have to do that. Yeah, I'll go up to the one in Harrisville there. Thank you. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I had a fun weekend, man. I did karaoke for 2 days straight. It was great. Um, that's now that you mention it, that's right. The tax assessor, I know her personally. I called her up the road and she said that she didn't give me any information except that I could make payments. There was nothing about how to decrease it. And she said she's sorry, but those are those tax things that went through this year. She's like, I didn't vote for them, but that's what happened, and that's why it's so high. I mean, she just kept giving me the runaround, so I really don't know what to do. That's cool. Yeah, pigeons. I mean, they're a neat bird. Like I said, I love them. They're a cool thing. Nothing. I got no problems with them at all. But they are good eating, so I am going to take them. And honestly, I think I would feel worse shooting a cow than I would a pigeon. And the pigeon, like I said, for those of you that didn't hear it earlier, I 100% think that pigeon is better than beef. Not even joking. Got to try them. Oh, I bet, Bob. Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, no kidding, Brian. Yeah, they don't understand that, and they don't do anything for that. Most of them are giving money to all the I don't even know the names of all these different stupid places, but they've got all these different funds that they're donating to help the animals and stuff. But they don't realize all that money is actually just going into people's pockets. It never actually makes it into any kind of help. It's all such a scam. I mean, even ours, I really worry that a lot of ours doesn't make it. I mean, I know a lot of our money goes into people's pockets, and that kills me, especially because I see how little conservation effort is being done in our state. And I know there's a lot of money going into our state's funds that there should be a lot more stuff. There should be a lot more fish. We should have a lot more fish hatching going on. There should be a lot more stocking programs. There should just be a lot more stuff going on with our money that is definitely not. Yeah, I mentioned that to her, Art, because I was worried that it mentioned that, or that it might not have been under that, but it shows on there that it is, and I don't know. That's what she said to me too. She's like, "Oh no, you're a homestead, but everybody's went up," and I don't know. She just gave me a bunch of crap. Well, I'd appreciate it, sis, because I don't know what to do. I definitely don't want to lose the place. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, which doesn't make any sense because this house is definitely not a mansion or anything. Nothing even close to that. What you're seeing right there is probably the nicest thing in the house. Oh, I've been saying that for years, Luke. Yep, we spend all the time in the woods. We spend all the time on the water. We know them deep down. We know them more even on a personal level. We know the wildlife and fish more than any of those people would ever even come close to knowing. That is 100% true. Yeah, I like Steve Vernella. Me and him. I hope one day I get to hang out. Yep. Yeah, he grew up in Michigan. Michigan boy. Yep, he's a good dude though. I seen on what made me reach out to him. I seen on one of his episodes that he lost. I think it was his mom to cancer. So and it was kind of an upsetting episode because it kind of hit home for me. So I messaged him about it, and yeah, me and him were just kind of messaging back and stuff. So I don't know, it'd be cool to fish with him one day or something, or hunt. Hey Kim, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Glad you made it on here. Yeah, I made that new thumbnail today. I hope you guys enjoy that. With I should wear one of my water camo shirts with the fish on it. I think that would blend in even more. Oh geez, that's funny, man. Hey, we all that just that makes me feel even more at home with him. We've been down the same road. We all make mistakes. That's what everybody's got to learn. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Have to give that a shot. Hey, Nicholas. Yeah, I appreciate that. I was actually, it's funny. I seen Rich the other day from South Shore Party Store, the bait shop there, and we were chatting about the perch, and he said they're starting. I know it'll probably get a little better once it cools even a little more, but I know these cool night temperatures are definitely helping. I'm sure they're pushing them in. But he said people are doing a lot of sorting, and I actually like that because that lake has been null and void of fish for a while as far as numbers. So I'm really happy that they're getting them in numbers. Even if you do have to pick and sort, I think that's a good thing. I'm happy that there's a bunch in there. Yeah, if you make it up here, Brian, we'll get out there. This time of year, it's known for perch fishing. We can go out on the South Bay. I probably would have too, man. Yeah, probably all would have been in the same bubble back then. Heck, me, you, Clowney, and John, we probably all would have gotten in the same bubble with them. Oh, nice. That's a good one. See, what I like about this time of year, I've noticed, normally they're averaging like 8. You get a lot of good 8, 9 inches out of there. And to me, that's a perfect eater. I love 8, 9 inch perch are great. But yeah, 11, 12s, those are awesome. I'll have to get out there. Like I said, I'm trying to put my fishing stuff aside because this time of year, I kind of switch over to more hunting and stuff like that. But I'm still going to fish some. So I need to get my darn boat back on the trailer so I'm ready to roll again. Yeah, charter and Erie would be fun. Yeah. I got to get a hold. Me and Mike are going to be hopefully, I guess it looks like end of September, hopefully getting in. I want to catch a sturgeon this year, man. I still want to get a muskie too. Me and Ruby just might have to pack up the boat and take off for a weekend. I do have a spot that I've been wanting to try for muskie, and I guess it's supposed to be better, mid to late September. So, but yeah, it should be a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed that recent hunting episode that I posted. I'm going to have a lot more of that going on this season. Like I said earlier in this video, I am going to focus on waterfowl hunting this season. So there's hopefully going to be a whole bunch of waterfowl footage. Okay, that'd be cool, sis. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't, if I go, I actually kind of want to go up to the UP. I don't know if I'd even. So what sucks, guys, this is my birthday month. And as I don't look forward to it at all anymore because as most of you know, birthday months only mean you got to go to the Secretary of State and pay out your butt for your license stuff and all that good stuff every year. I mean, it's stupid. I mean, I really don't look forward to birthdays anymore. But with this being my birthday month, it's going to be tough. I'm definitely shorter on cash, but I do want to go up to the UP. I've been wanting to fish the backwaters of the Tequamanon River up there because it's supposed to be loaded. Even smaller muskie, but I'm fine with that. I just want to get into some muskie. To talk to them about it, have them go through their records. All right, have a good night, Brian. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for hopping on. Yeah, I'll be getting off in about 9 minutes. Oh, crap. that's right. Yep, I knew there was something coming up that week, but that's okay because he said after the 27th or something, so it'll probably be more at the very end. Hey man, if you're up for a whole day's fishing, Mike, Brian will tell you, man, I am good for that. Even the drive sucks, but I'll drive that whole way and still be able to fish till dark and after. So if you wanted to stay out till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning sturgeon fishing, we can. I'm game to fish all day long for muskie and stuff, man. You name it. So yeah, I mean, I could just plan that then. That sounds like a deal to me. But yeah, the Trappers Convention for any of you back in the window. Where is that Trappers Convention at on the 25th, Brian? I think it's in the UP. I wanted to make sure though. Double check with you. I'll actually have a couple friends up there, but I figured since how you mentioned it, I wanted to. Well, you might have hopped off. I didn't think of that. But if you didn't already, it'd be nice to talk about the Trappers Convention. I have actually never been to a Trappers Convention, but even if you don't trap, if you are an outdoorsman, I highly recommend going. If you have the time, if you have the gas money, if you don't have plans, I recommend going to these trapper conventions because trapping, like I said, even if you don't trap, it is still one of the last early remaining staples of our outdoor heritage. And trapping is kind of hanging on a thread with all the antis. So the more people we can get to show up and just kind of support it in any kind of way is all for the greater good. So especially, I've seen so much junk going on in California. In California, the only way they can trap there now is with a live trap. That is it. Live traps only, the whole state of California. That is stupid. So yeah, for anybody that can support the trapping conventions, I, highly recommend it. It would definitely be nice. Hey, that sounds good to me, Mike. I'm down, man. No, you ain't got to worry about me, buddy. I'm a trooper when it comes to all that. Yeah, I can be up all night. Yeah, the 330. We can still use the 330, but it's got to be underwater. Which, I'm kind of okay with that because the 330, it is a dangerous trap. I mean, I've honestly been worried that whenever I trap an area that even a dog, like a duck dog might, try go into a beaver run for some reason, maybe try and get up a bank and get into it because them things don't mess around. I've never got caught in one, but I've got caught in my 110s enough times to where I think the 330 would snap my arm. I do love them though. In my opinion, they are one of the greatest beaver traps ever made. They do make some newer models now that are even better, like bigger, wider models and stuff. But yeah, the 330 Conibear is a killer beaver trap. You guys are going to see me using those this year. As I said before, this season, starting November 1st, I am going to be running a big trap line down the entirety of the Asable River, and I'm going to be doing it into sections. Obviously, I'm not running it all at one time, but I'm going to be using mostly the 120 Conibears or 110 Conibears for muskrats. I am also going to have some 120s that I'll be using for mink on some of the spots, and you'll see some probably 220s and 330s set in some of the beaver den holes. So I'll probably get some beavers, I'll get some mink, I'll get a bunch of muskrats. It's going to be a good time. So yeah, you guys, I'm hoping to teach people, even if you already know the stuff that I'm going to be doing, I think you'll enjoy the footage. It's always fun to see that kind of stuff because, trappers especially, as outdoorsmen alone, as hunters and all that, we're all such as, deer hunters, we're seeing owls and porcupines and just badgers, stuff that people might not even know we have in the state, and trappers, we actually see even more than that because we are constantly just feet to the ground, eyes to the ground. We're always looking for every little bit of sign. So really, we see a lot of crazy stuff on the trap line. But yeah, it's going to be a good time this year. Oh, cool. There you go, Jason. Heck yeah, buddy. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I think it's gonna be a good season. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna do a video. It might be maybe tomorrow even. I don't know. I'm gonna film how I fix up my traps. I actually spray my conibears with I use Rust-Oleum. I used to dip them. I used to boil them and dip them in like a black walnut boil dip, which works great. It lasts a long time, and honestly, it's a lot better than Rust-Oleum. But Rust-Oleum is kind of a quick fix. It'll last you the whole season. And that's really all I care to do is last a season, and then next season I'll just do it again. Rust-Oleum ain't that much, and it doesn't take much to spray down the 110s. But I'm going to do a video on how I prepare my 110s. They're all rusted up right now, just in piles. I'm going to show how I clean them up. Just a little bit of vinegar water and a wire brush to clean them up nice. And then spray them off with a hose. Let them air dry. They'll get a little coat of rust, which is what you want. And that's enough to hold the paint. And then you just spray them real quick. And that Rust-Oleum will hold in the paint, the rust that's underneath of it, but it'll also keep any more rust from forming for a while. I mean, you can have, because you figure muskrat traps are going to be underwater, so they have to be pretty much rust proof. I mean, they're still going to rust some, but Rust-Oleum is enough to really help you out, and it's a cheaper way to go about it. So bears. No, I leave all the bears for you, Robbie. I know how much you like them. Yeah, boiling them's a good video too. I am gonna boil them before I'm just not gonna do the big whole dye and stuff. But I will boil them just because I feel it's always better to get the scent off, especially because some of my traps have caught skunks, and that is the only way to fix them. You got to boil them to get that smell off. Oh yeah, apple cider vinegar, any vinegar. I mix mine. I do a 50-50. I actually just a couple weeks ago, I haven't done it yet, but I bought all the vinegar. I pour it all into a big cooler, and I start throwing my traps in there. But I do half a bottle of vinegar mixed with a half a bottle of water, because if you don't dilute it, it will ruin those traps. I mean, I guess if you put them in and pull them out quick enough, it won't. But I usually have them sitting in there for a half hour, an hour as I'm, working on them all. And if you have them in nothing but vinegar, it will eat the heck out of them. No, the mink don't. And see what I do though. The thing is with the Rust-Oleum, after I spray them down, I've got some old fence posts out here in the yard by my garden. I run a big wire across that, and I hang the traps out there for at least a couple weeks. If you let them hang, the air and nature just gets rid of the smell. You won't even, personally, you can smell them, and you will not smell the Rust-Oleum after it's been sitting out in the wind and everything and the elements. It only takes a couple weeks, and that Rust-Oleum smell is gone. But yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. No, because I actually researched it before I did it. Same thing with that the Full Metal Jacket. It's the same thing really. It's a clear dip. It's pretty much just a paint, but you dip it in the Full Metal Jacket. You hang it, let it set for a couple weeks until it dries out. Let it air dry. It's the same thing. That's after I used Full Metal Jacket. I didn't even like it. It didn't last very long. It wore off easy. Then I started using Rust-Oleum. It lasts longer. It works great. Yeah, you're welcome, Nick. It's you'll have to try it. It works good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's adventure. I am so happy that I was able to chat with you guys without it getting messed up this week. I'm going to be hopping off of here. It's been my hour and a half. I've got to find all my eBay sales for the weekend and get them packaged and ready to go. But again, thank you guys so much. You are all my friends. You're more than subscribers. You guys are all friends and family to me. I appreciate everything you do. And I hope you guys all have a blessed week and hope you enjoy my videos. I got lots more cool adventures to come.